Happy Friday! T-G-I motherfucking F. Guess what time it is?
Hey Sharon, what's the tea?
Alright, fuckers, let's see what the tea is. Right away, I feel very strongly that there is someone in this collective that is involved with someone or has been involved with someone, and it's been very hot and cold, back and forth, right? Been on again, off again, on again, off again. And this has been going on for a while, and you're over here like, the fuck? What do you want to do? You want to take this to the next level? Or are we going to just keep doing what we're doing? What the fuck's happening? And you want some answers. This person ain't giving you no answers. They're just in and out. You want a commitment. You want to commit to this person, and you want to know if they want to commit to you. You're ready to make a promise. You're ready to commit to them. Yep. And you're definitely hoping that they would like to commit to you. And I feel like you've been manifesting this. But you're ready to close this cycle, this stage of the relationship, this hot and cold, in and out. And you're ready to take this to the next level, and that's what you're hoping for. So, that said, because this is your 24-hour message, this is actually what's coming in for this weekend. So, I feel this weekend, whoever you are planning to have a heart-to-heart conversation with the person that you've been having this on and off again relationship with. You're manifesting it, you're expecting it, and you're ready to close out that cycle and take this relationship to the next level, to a more higher level commitment. Which right now there's no commitment at all. And I feel like this person has been avoiding you, blocking you, pushing you away. And now there's a distance. I mean, I feel like there's definitely a separation and a blockage here. I don't feel like this person... Ooh, yeah, I don't feel like this person feels the same way you do, boo. Yeah. Yeah, see, you want the whole enchilada with this person. Like, you want to take it to the next level. Have a family, blend your family. Be together, commit, marriage, the whole nine. And this person's been avoiding it. This person's a jackass. This person has their head up their ass. Has their head up their own jackass. Hee-haw! And you have been waiting and waiting for things to change. And now, while you are in your separation period, because remember, this is on again, off again. So right now you're in this separation period, right? And I feel like this weekend you're planning on closing this whole cycle. Like, look, I can't handle this on and off again shit. I want a commitment. Where are you? What do you want? And that's where it's going to be at. And you're going to confess what you want. You want a commitment. You want the whole enchilada, right? And you're going to start setting yourself some boundaries because you're going to draw the line. You're done. You're done with this on again, off again bullshit. You're ready to commit to this person, and you need to know once and for all, for good and all, if this person feels the same way. If this is your situation, stick around. Let's get some confirmation from Spirit, okay? Spirit team. Can you confirm any of this, please? The Knight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So the Knight of Wands, there's a lot of passion in your relationship with this person. You have a lot of passion for this person. You're building up the courage at this moment, right? And this is not something, this is your usual practice with this person. Like, you don't talk about commitment. You don't, you know, and I feel like you're motivated to learn what they want to do with you, what their intentions are, what the future holds, if there's any kind of future. And I feel like you've been very motivated, very dedicated, and you want to learn about this person. Whereas this person is looking at it more like an adventure, taboo, unconventional, okay? Very, very passionate. So I feel like there's a lot of passion with you two, but I don't feel like this person reciprocates your feelings, honey. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm picking up. Yeah, see, the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. Like, this person's not ready. This person has a lot to learn. This person has so much to learn about relationships. And I feel like they're just in it to have fun whenever they feel like it. In and out, you know? No pun intended. Yeah, see? This person, anytime you hint towards it, ask a subtle question, you know, it really, really puts them in a state of, like, conflict, right? They're conflicted over it. And so it's like, this is the, see the person on the card, see how they're like, there's something pecking at their head? They avoid it like the plague. They avoid conversations with you like this, like the plague, because they don't want a commitment. And there's a lot of you going, this is not mine. I'm not going to believe that. Because you don't want to accept the truth, because there's so much chemistry between you. But truth is, there is unfinished business with you two to discuss. There's lots to discuss. And I feel like this person, while this is a closing out of the cycle, right? It will close out your cycle. I do feel like you feel like this is a divine connection. And they're very, for you, they're very, like, wonderful. Like that, you're just like, oh my gosh, they're so perfect. They're so perfect. Other than the fact that they're in and out, right? Yeah, you're resisting this ending. You have been resisting ending it for good and all. But that is what's going to happen, okay? And in this solitude, this time that you have a distance with this person, you need to do the soul searching to figure this out for yourself, okay? And I do feel like this weekend you're going to try to close out the cycle. You're going to try to be, you know, to sway them in some way, lean them towards a commitment, maybe somehow give them subtle hints, something that subliminal maybe, to show them that you want more than what you got, that what you're having with this person. But I don't feel like this person's going to reciprocate that. I really don't. And I'm sorry, I hate it. Yeah, see the Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this is not going to be something that you're going to be able to deal with. This commitment thing, it's not gonna work. This person's wishy-washy. They don't know how they feel. I don't feel like I feel like they avoid their emotions, honestly, and they chase what they want sexually, and that's all they're out for at this moment. Okay. The Six of Pentacles. Now, I do feel like whatever happens this weekend is going to be needed, and spirits are going to be there to help you. Spirits are going to be there to support you, because you're going to need the support. And spirits are going to make sure that you receive the clarity that you need to accept that this is over. But I don't want it to be over. But I don't want anybody else. I understand. And the reason you feel that way right now is because you're so fixated and hooked on this person. And it's the passion that you are absolutely infatuated with. I understand you have feelings. I understand you think they're the one. But if it's not reciprocated, they don't feel the same way you do, they're not the one. Okay? Yes, people can fall for people that don't fall for them. It's hard to let go, but that's what you got to do. I love you. Happy weekend. I hope everything works out for you this weekend. I don't know that everything's going to be copacetic or kosher after this weekend for you. I don't feel like it's going to turn out well. But remember, Spirit's on your side. You have support. And if you need more guidance in the situation, feel free to hit me up in my bio and get you a private reading. I love you.